Lincoln Lady Raider basketball on 96.3 WLCN, and it's streaming live at WLCNonline.com. Is brought to you by Grau Incorporated, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, Joe Ryan Country Financial, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital, the Lincoln Holiday Inn Express, and by State Farm agent Adam Osborne.
Welcome back, Lady Raider fans. Joe Ryan, Loyd, Kirby, and LT out here at Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium. Neil Alexander Court, and there he struts around with a Diet Coke, as we see him here every Lincoln girls game. Getting ready for the starting lineups. The Effingham Flaming Hearts will be first. Number 3, Carson Fearday. That's a great name.
That is a great name. With that one. You'll also hear it a bit tonight, as she was the leading scorer for Effingham last time with 16 points.
Number 12, a young lady with 2 first names, Natalie Carey, a 5'10" junior. Number 22, Allie Armstrong, a 5'8" senior. Number 24, Miranda Fox, 5'7" junior. And in the middle, number 44, a 6' senior, Shelby Myers.
Shelby Myers, that should be a good matchup tonight, watching her. Leah Schneider as well as Emery Weber battle in the boards and battle in the paint tonight, trying to pick up rebounds for both teams. Special lineup for Lincoln tonight.
They're going to start the seniors, it looks like, down there, Loyd.
Yep,
we got Morgan Lowling comes flying out, the 5'7" senior. Miss Haley Hicks, the 5'3" senior. Number 4, she comes flying out. Number 5, Kaylin Froby, 5'8" senior. Number 14, Kennedy Lowing, 5'7" senior. And number 25, Emery Weber, a 5'10" senior. You know what? I like the fact they started all the seniors tonight. Good for them.
Yep, 5 seniors. And
it's my understanding that those 5 all started playing together in 3rd grade, and Coach Froby named them the Mighty Midgets because they were so tiny.
Very good.
The Mighty Midgets are starting tonight.
And look at them now. And as an added bonus for Lincoln, that means you have Leah Schneider sitting on the bench ready to come in. So if Weber comes into foul trouble, or Effingham starts to dominate with the 6-footer Myers, the 6-foot senior in the middle, a little bit comforting for Coach Richmond to be able to have that luxury to bring Schneider in off the bench. But we'll go with the seniors for now, and we're getting ready to get underway here.
Well, hats off to Coach Richmond and Coach Keeler starting the seniors tonight. They've put their time in. The tip is going to be controlled by Effingham. Flaming Heart's going to bring the ball up. They head down here towards the Lincoln High School entrance. They'll throw it around out front. They come deep over in the corner. A lot of ponytails out there to Loyd tonight. That'll hurt some of the play calling.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Froby almost had a steal. Recovered by the Hearts. They bring it back. They go over inside. Now a nice fake. Goes down inside. That was Miranda Fox. Doesn't go. She's going to hustle around and get her own rebound. Drive the lane again. Bounce pass into the corner. That's 12. Natalie Carey up. No good. Big rebound in the middle by Meyer. She turns around, drops it in. And the Flaming Hearts lead 2-0.
Yep.
Big board and a big bucket right there by Shelby Myers.
Yeah, absolutely. The 6-foot senior going to work right away, picking up the offensive rebound and turning it into 2 points for Effingham.
The Raiders bring it around, and they get it out front now. This is Kennedy. She goes down in the corner. This is Hicks. She's going to put a bomb up. Oh, won't go. Rebound down to the Hearts, and they want to run. This is Carson Fearday. She ought to be in a movie, like Die Hard.
Great defense there by Morgan Lawling for Lincoln as Fearday drove in for the layup, and she just stayed there, grabbed the ball as she went up, held ball, and Lincoln gains possession, looking to cut into this Effingham lead.
Out front, the Raiders moving the ball around. This is Hicks. She gets it over to Froby. Froby's going to throw one up. It's off the rim, off the top of the backboard, and out of bounds. And the Lady Raiders are 0 for 2 shooting the ball tonight. 6:44 remaining in the first quarter. Flaming Hearts lead 2-0.
And like you said, it is a good move, Coach Richmond. Nice move to honor the seniors, letting them all start here tonight. But that also affects the chemistry. That's not a normal lineup for Lincoln, so it might take a little bit for them to kind of get comfortable with one another.
Oh, nice steal on the inside bucket. Didn't go down by Kennedy Lawling. Froby scoops it around, throws up a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar hook, and we're tied at 2. Hart's inbound quickly. They get it down. Weaver steals it. Nice job. She gets it to Lawling. This is Kenny. She goes in amongst 2. Loses control of it to Froby. Froby takes a shot from the corner. It drops, and Lincoln has their first lead, 4-2 at the 6-minute mark of the first quarter.
Kaylin Froby 4, Effingham 2.
Effingham crosses half court. Big pressure. Oh, they're going to say she traveled. I believe that was Carson Fearday from Die Hard. She travels over in front of the crowd.
And you can tell this 1-2-2 press is something that Effingham is not very comfortable with, as we've talked about before. It gets into the opponent's head a little bit, might make them play a little bit faster than they're used to, and that time Fearday picked up the ball and didn't dribble and turn over to Lincoln.
Hicks out front to Weaver, way out front to Froby. Froby looks around. Now this is Hicks, top of the key to Kennedy. Kennedy wants to go inside, doesn't. Froby out front. She's going to set things up. Excellent ball handler, Froby. To Hicks. This is Kennedy. Froby goes way over in the corner. Now she gets the ball, steps back outside, and we're to Weaver back out front again.
Effingham switched to a man-to-man defense this time, so it's crossed the Lady Railers up a little bit, taking a bit of time for them to adjust.
Weaver way out front again. Coach Richmond on a knee down there. Just watching the Railers move the ball around. They lead 4-2 as we approach the 5-minute mark of the first quarter. This is going to be a barn burner, Loyd.
Very, very methodical. A bit of a chess match now as Lincoln working against the man-to-man.
Down inside Weaver. Oh, boy, could have got a foul. Didn't. Weaver comes back outside now. Lawling. Kennedy Lawling's going to throw one up from outside. Froby the rebound. She steps back outside, top of the key behind her back. Little Marcus Haynes move. Lincoln sets it up again. They go in the corner. This is Hicks. They dump inside Weaver. Back outside Froby. She fakes. Now steps back outside. Goes inside Weaver. She gets a push. I like the way Shelby Myers gave her a shove.
Yeah, they're
Froby
tangling up down there.
Froby drives into the paint. She's going to, nope, nice scoop pass. They go back outside to Kennedy. Up, good, nothing but net. Great feed that time from Emery Weaver. Kennedy Lawling hits the 3, and Lincoln leads 7-2. 4:10 remaining in the first quarter. And that's going to be a foul on Hicks. Not sure if it was, but she gave us that patented smile. And the Flaming Heart's going to sub 3 young ladies right now.
And once again, this might be an effect of the Lady Railers press, is like we've talked about, it wears an opponent down if they aren't used to seeing it. And
I'll tell you what, Shelby Myers is going to sit down, and we're going to bring in Leah Schneider. Could be a big impact there.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely matchup now playing into the Lady Railers' hands.
Miss Hicks is going to sit down.
We'll probably see Effingham go back to their zone defense on the next Lady Railer possession, trying to clog up the middle against Schneider.
Hart's working the ball around outside. Looking for something as they move it. Lincoln defense. Hands everywhere, hands and arms, moving their legs. That's good defense, Loyd. Any coach will tell you, move your legs, move your feet. They go inside, nice pass. That was Abby Wells. It doesn't drop for Lincoln, the rebound, and here comes Froby to Kennedy. Inside to Schneider. Schneider looks around. Now her pass is going to be stolen. This is Carson Fearday. She goes, oh, nice bounce pass over to 24. That's Miranda Fox. They bring it back outside, back to Fox. Now she's going to drive into the paint, up, and I believe she's going to get a foul on Weaver.
Yep. Weaver had position there, but she kind of shuffled her feet trying to get into Fox's path. So she's going to get called with the block, and Miranda Fox will go to the line for a pair of free throws.
Miranda Fox, a 5'7" junior. She's pretty quick. 3:18 remaining in the first quarter. Lincoln leads 7-2. Fox going to step to the free throw line. Gets quiet in here. Her first putt is good. Those 10-foot putts, everybody gets silent on it in here. What happened to those, like the college things, where everybody screams? We get real quiet. Maybe Coach Alexander will yell something down there. No, he doesn't. She's going to drop them both. Good free throw shooter, and it's 7-4 Lincoln. 3:15 remaining in the first quarter. They cross half court. This is Kendi. She goes deep in the corner to her sister. Wants to go inside, doesn't. They go to Weaver now. Back out to Kennedy, over to Froby. Konchik slipped into the ball game on us. That ball's going to go out of bounds and saved over there by Bob Babby. Almost hit Chris Cruz right in the nose. He saved Cruz from having a bloody nose.
And a nice play over there. So.
And now we're going to talk about things. 2:53 remaining in the first quarter. Lincoln leads 7-4. The officials are talking to the officials bench.
I'm not sure if there was a timing issue.
I'm not sure about it, but I'll tell you what, Coach Alexander's getting out of the way of this.
Although Coach Alexander, he does have experience dealing with
officials,
that are
timers, scorekeepers, clock workers. Yeah. He knows all about it. I've been in his doghouse before. I know all about it.
Yeah, I believe they must not have stopped the clock in time because they put 10 seconds back on. So
3 minutes remaining in the first quarter. The Hearts with the ball. This is Abby Wells from the corner. It's up, no good. The ball's batted around. She gets her own rebound. How does that happen? Sure, Coach Richmond won't like that. They bounce pass right in the middle, and there's Carson Fearday dropping the 2 in the paint. 7-6 Lincoln.
Anytime you have those long shots, that results in a long rebound, and in that case, I believe whoever shot for Effingham from the outside was able to basically cross the court and go get her own rebound out around the 3-point mark. And
Lincoln
wound up converting.
Lincoln turns it over, and we go down inside, and they're going to call, I believe they're going to call Weaver for her second foul. 25 on 25, and they think she shoved Miss Abby Wells down.
I think they got Konchak on that one. Yeah, she reached in for the ball, and it looked like a foul because the Effingham player lost her balance, but I think she just simply did that. I think she just simply lost her balance. Konchak just happened to be in the vicinity and got whistled for the foul.
Shot up, no good. That was Natalie Carey. Doesn't go. Rebound to the Hearts. They control it. 2:10 remaining in the first quarter. Lincoln leads 7-6. Hearts trying to set up some offense. Top of the key now. They're looking around. This is Fox.
And Schneider's got to make
Carey.
sure.
Carey turnover. Nice stop. Ferobi takes the ball away from Carey, and here they go. Ferobi behind her back. Nice. Crosses half court. Crossover dribble. Drives down. Now gets to Konchik. To Lawling. They dump inside. And Schneider's is going to go. Schneider turns. Leah Schneider, the 6'1 sophomore, turns, goes to the hoop. The ball bounces around. She's going to have the and one. Loyd. 9-6 Lincoln. 1:45 remaining in the first quarter.
Yeah, Schneider is, she led us in scoring in the last game against Effingham with 19 points. She's also our top free throw shooter at 76.6%. So if you're a Lincoln fan, this is a good situation for the Lady Railers.
Up and no good. Rebound is down to Skylar Schaefer. And the Hearts control it. Fox brings it down. That is Bria Barr with the ball. Now they go back in the corner. This is Miranda Fox. She drives, dribbles the ball off her foot out of bounds, I believe. It's going to be Lincoln ball. 1:29 remaining in the first quarter. Shelby Myers is going to come back in for the Hearts, and Miss Bria Barr is going to sit down.
Yeah, I think it's going to be just like a shadow, a chess match again. Every time you see Leah Schneider on the court, I believe Effingham will try to bring in the 6-foot senior Myers to try and counteract that, try and slow her down offensively.
Lincoln with the ball out front. This is Ferobi.
A little surprised, though. Effingham sticking with the man-to-man defense. I figured they'd switch to the zone to try and clog up the middle, but Coach Schaefer must know something we don't. That's why he's getting paid the bucks to
big bucks, and we're just radio guys.
Exactly.
Not very good at that. Ferobi, top of the key with the ball. We're under a minute. Lincoln leads 9-6. This is Ferobi now. She goes out front. Konchik to Kennedy. Dumps inside. There's Leah Schneider. She's going to turn and go. That one won't go down. Good defense that time by Shelby Myers. The rebound comes out to the Hearts. And with 35 seconds remaining, they cross half court. And they have a chance with a 3 to tie it at the end of this quarter. 30 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Lincoln leads 9-6. Looks like the Hearts are going to roll it around and take one shot here. Purple, as we like to call it.
Try and play for the last possession, and they will get the ball to start the second quarter. So trying to put a couple scoring opportunities on top of one another here for Effingham as they're down 9-6.
This is Miranda Fox. They go over in the corner. This is Fox again. She looks around. Goes back in the corner. That is Abby Wells. And she's going to shoot 3, Loyd. They're going to call the foul Is it on Kennedy? No, Weaver. They call a foul on Weaver. That is her second with 4.5 seconds remaining in the first quarter. And that is going to allow Miss Abby Wells 3 free throws. First one up and good. Throw a thank you out there to Lincoln Holiday Inn Express, located out on Lincoln's west side, supporting the Lady Raiders. Second free throw, she spins it around. She's been coached on this. Nice job. Up, good, nothing but net. Thank you out there to Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital, located out 200 Stallhut Drive in Lincoln. And we'll get another thank you out there to Lincoln Heating and Cooling. They are your choice for carrier. When you need the best, it's got to be Lincoln Heating and Cooling. 735-5835. Third free throw up and off the back of the iron. Rebound down to Lolling. This is Kennedy. She picks it back to Morgan. He got the rebound. Morgan's going to try to get one off. Ooh, won't go. And that is the end of the first quarter. Lincoln leads 9-8. We're going to send it back to the studio and stay with us for second quarter action. We'll be right back. Welcome back, Lady Raider fans. Joe, Ryan, Loyd, Kirby, and LT. Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium. We're getting ready for second quarter action. The Lady Raiders lead 9-8. Effingham inbounds the ball. And we are playing for a conference championship here tonight. That foul is going to be on Kennedy Lolling. So she stepped out and bumped Miranda Fox. That's her first foul, Lincoln's 15th foul. And Effingham will get the ball out, just about in front of the Lady Raider bench. They cross the half-court line now, and they're ready to go. Froby comes out hard at her, but no calls. They bump into each other. This is Abby Wells. They go cross-court. Now they go down in the paint. This is Fear Day, and she has no fear going up inside. She doesn't get the bucket. She's down for a long time. Froby's on the loose down at the other end. She's going to go up. No good. Rebound down to Miranda Fox. It's on the ground. Stolen by Kennedy. She goes over inside. Konchak up. Won't go. Ball's loose again. And here come the Flaming Hearts. They want to run.
Yep, this is just pure a track meet right now.
Oh, they're going to get Kennedy. Miranda Fox brought the ball down hard, and then she stopped to head back out front. Kennedy couldn't put the wheel or put the brakes on and runs into her. And Kennedy's going to pick up a foul. And the Lady Raiders getting in some foul trouble here early. Will that be their sixth? Already?
I've got five.
Five?
Nope, six.
Six. Wow, they inbound the ball to Carson Fearday. She had no fear. Boom, hits the three. And the Flaming Hearts lead 11-9. 7:10 remaining in the second quarter. We go to the other end. Oh, no good. There's Morgan Lolly, no good. Rebound, Froby. She crosses over, drives in the lane. Up, won't go on the rebound, and a big board by Shelby Myers. Hearts want to run, and they do. Wow, they're excellent ball handlers. Fearday going right into it. Misses a 6-foot jumper, won't go. Rebound Hicks.
Part of that is by design. They want to try and push the ball up and not give Lincoln
press.
Not give Lincoln time to set up that 1-2-2 press.
They're on the move. Nice work. This is Froby as Lincoln slows things down. 6:30 remaining in the second quarter.
Yeah, look for some screens now from the Lady Railers trying to free someone up either for a drive or for a feed inside.
Ball's tipped away. Good defense. That was Carson Fearday with the steal. Down at the other end is number 25, Abby Wells. The 5'7" junior drops it in. And Effingham leads 13-9. Froby brings it up. The Lincoln crowd sitting with their hands in their laps. They need to start cheering a little bit. Morgan Lolling misses a jumper underneath. Won't go. Here come the Flaming Hearts. Pretty good ball handlers. Now they got the press going on them. And they're going to get the 10-second call. A lot of dribbling, and that's what Lincoln wants you to do. Dribble against that press.
Exactly. Lord. Anytime you have a zone press, coaches will tell you it's much quicker and much more efficient to pass through it. But Lady Railers had pressure on the ball pretty much the entire 10 seconds, and Effingham kept looking to try and move the ball, advance the ball past midcourt, and just couldn't do it. Lady Railers playing with a 4-point deficit here, looking to cut into that right now.
13-9, this is Froby. He comes back outside. Keeler now in the ball game. Back to Froby. This is Morgan out front to Keeler. Keeler only a sophomore. She dumps inside Schneider. Schneider turns. That's her strength right there, and it goes. Nice job. If you can get her on that left side, and she can turn and use that right hand. She's about 90% going to the hoop on that. 13-11. Lady Raiders trail by 2. 5:15 remaining in the second quarter. Hearts with the ball down. They go quickly. This is Abby Wells. That's going to bounce around. No good. Big board by Konchak. She took it away from Shelby Myers.
Yep, good position there. She had her boxed out, and all Myers could do was try and reach over the back.
Dump inside. Schneider. She goes again from that right side. She dumps it in, and we're tied at 13.
Yeah, a little misassignment there or confusion by Effingham. They weren't sure who to pick up on defense. Schneider raised her arm, got the ball, and we are tied at 13.
Inside Myers. I think we may have travel earlier, but they dump inside to Shelby Myers, and she turns to go to the hoop. Konchak's going to foul her, and she should have. It's a good foul by Konchak. Don't give her that layup. Tied at 13. I believe that's Konchak's first foul. And we're tied at 13. 4:46 remaining. And going to the line for Effingham will be Shelby Myers, a 6-foot senior. She steps up. Nice placement. Good form. Rolls around. Won't go. 13-13. We'll throw a thank you out there to Chris Grau at Grau Chevrolet, supporting the Lady Railers. Myers steps back up. Second free throw up, and that one's going to drop. And the Hearts lead 14-13. Shelby's going to come over and have a seat. And Skylar Schaefer's going to come back into the ball game for the Flaming Hearts. This is Keeler. Keeler crosses half court and looks around. Now she drives. Good penetration. Wants to go to Froby, can't. Now she's trapped. Ball's loose, and okay, she's going to get a foul. I thought maybe she traveled, but they are going to get a foul called.
Yeah, this is a very intense game. Both teams understanding what's at stake here. Both of them not giving an inch here. It's kind of like a heavyweight fight. Lincoln was on a roll here in the first quarter. Now second quarter,
down
Effingham
goes
coming
Frazier.
back. And as a result, we've got a 1-point game. And
Did they not get that in?
No.
Keeler was trying to get the ball in under the Railer basket. She couldn't get it in. We'll call for 5 seconds. 4:32 remaining in the first quarter. 14-13. The Hearts lead, and they have the ball as they bring it up. They cross half court. Now they're going to set things up. They go over on the side. Nice drive over there.
Yeah, excellent defense by Konchak. Got to cut off the baseline in his own.
They go for a three. That's a bomb over in the corner by Armstrong. Won't go. Big rebound in there by Fox. Won't go. Nice block by Konchak. Now she's trapped. Froby knocks it away, but the Flaming Hearts retain possession. They get the ball back around, and that's Natalie Carey, 2 first names. She drops it. And the Hearts lead 16-13. Under 4 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Hicks is going to come over to the scorer's table and check in. Froby tries to drive. Gets shut off. Konchak to Morgan to Froby. She sets it up. She drives. She gets loose in the paint. She's got a layup, and it won't go. Rolls off the front of the rim. Rebounded number 10. That's Skylar Schaefer. The Hearts want to run, and they do. They want to shoot, too. They'll take that three. They go to the other side. This is Fox. She's a good ball player. She drives. Rolls around. Won't go. Rebound. Taken down by Lincoln. Another big board by Leah Schneider. 16-13. Lady Raiders trail by 3. This is Schneider inside. She wants to turn and go. She lost control on the ground. Ball rolls around. And it's going to be off Schneider. And it will be Effingham ball. They'll have a length of the court to go.
Yeah, good collapsing defense by Effingham. As soon as Lincoln got the ball into Schneider, they had the guard that was guarding the wing step back down there and double up on Schneider, and she had nowhere to go and wound up losing the ball out of bounds.
3:10 remaining in the second quarter. The Hearts lead by 3, and they have the ball. They set it up right in front of the Lady Railer bench. They're out front. Now they move the ball in the corner. Back out front. Way over here on the side. They do a good job. This is a good ball club. Nice fake by Fox. Then she gets it down inside. The ball's loose. Konchak made a nice play. Somebody reached it and knocked it away. The Lady Raiders want to go. This is Froby. Crosses half court to Hicks. Hicks dumps inside. There's Leah Schneider up. She's going to get fouled. They're going to get her the on one. Oh, they're going to call on the floor. I don't think they're going to give her a shot.
Before the shot.
I don't know. No. The shot will not count. It's third team foul on Flaming Hearts. 2:40 remain. They go inside Schneider. Schneider pushes, drives up off the glass, and she's going to get the foul that time. She's going to shoot free throws. Schneider did a good job getting her left hand out and shoving the defensive player, and then got her shot off. It won't go. And with 2:37 remaining in the second quarter, but the Flaming Hearts leading 16-13, Schneider's going to go to the line. Gets her little routine, eyes it up, And won't go. Bounces off the rim, won't go. We'll throw a thank you out there to State Farm agent and Lincoln High School grad Adam Osborne. You want to give Adam a call, 309-688-7070. Second free throw. Schneider up, and it goes. Lee Schneider hits the free throw, cuts the Flaming Heart lead to 16-14. 2:30 remaining in the second quarter. Hearts up quickly. Fox loses control, but then grabs it. Way out front, this is Fox now, out beyond the three-point arc. They work it around over in front of the Raider bench. Froby out, pressure defense, they bounce inside. This is Fox, she moves around well. This is Fearday, she's not scared of anything, but she hits a three right in front of Coach Richmond. That was a long way out, and the Hearts lead 19-14.
That's her second three of this quarter.
Froby behind her back to Morgan. Morgan drives, gets a screen from Schneider. It rolls around, won't go. Rebound down to Armstrong. And the Hearts want to run. They don't want to, they're staying out of that pressure. They get the ball over to Carson Fearday, and she hits a three from the exact spot on the other side, right in front of Timmy McDougal. Nothing McDougal could do about it, but watch it go in. And it's 22-14. The Hearts have opened up an 8-point lead with 1:35 remaining in the second quarter. This is Froby. Froby drives in the paint. She's going to get fouled on the floor before her drive, I believe. That'll be the call.
Nice job. It's one thing Kaylin is very strong at is initiating contact as she drives the ball to the hoop. Doesn't always get the shot to fall, but more often than not comes away with some free throws.
Morgan gets to the end of Froby. Froby's going to shoot a three. Won't go. Rebound, Konchik. Good job, Konchik. She falls on the floor and loses control of the ball, and Abby Wells takes it. Abby gets the ball over to Fearday. Carson Fearday. Love the name. Out front, this is Fearday. She drives. They go over in the corner. This is Abby Wells. It won't go. Konchik up, battling for a rebound. It's going to go out of bounds and belong to the Railers. 1:07 remaining. Second quarter action. The Lady Railers trail 22-14 as Carson Fearday from Die Hard has hit back-to-back threes from the opposite sides of the court. And they have an 8-point lead. This is Froby. Picks up her dribble. That ball's tipped, knocked out of bounds. Knocked out of bounds, and now Coach Richmond's going to make a change. Keeler's going to come into the ball game. They're going to let her in. Now they blow the horn. She's going to come in and replace Hicks. Hicks is going to come over and set down. And Keeler's going to inbound. 56 seconds remaining. This is Froby. Looks around to Keeler. Keeler open. Schneider, they move it to the other side. They're going to dump inside. They're trying that old alley-oop by the Railers. Nice job by the defense by the Flaming Hearts. They knock it away. Don't let it happen.
Not quite enough mustard on the pass there.
And Jeff Schaefer thinks he wants to shoot. He wants to hold the ball for one if they can handle the ball. We're under 30 seconds. The Hearts lead 22-14. We're playing for a conference championship here, folks. So if you're not doing anything, jump in that car. We've got nice weather. Get out here for the second half action. And let's help the Lady Raiders bring this conference championship over here to Lincoln. At least a tie of it. I think the Hearts win it outright. If they win the ball game, they win it outright. Lincoln can push it to a three-way tie in this first year of the Apollo Conference. We're 2 seconds. That shot's up, no good. And nothing's going to drop. We're going to go to halftime. As the Flaming Hearts got hot there, they hit a couple of threes, and they lead 22-14 as we go to halftime. We're going to send it back to the studio, and we'll see if we can find a halftime guest. Stay with us.
Lady Railers and Lady Hearts, and as Mr. Ryan predicted, they did cut the time off, and I believe they'll be cutting the music off, or maybe we're going to get serenaded here in the third quarter.
Let's just play right through it. Hicks inbounds, and we're underway. Starts second half action. Coach Richmond sits very calmly alongside Coach Keeler as we start the second half. The Lady Raiders out in front of the bench looking around. This is Hicks out front to Froby. It's Dan Hemingway going by. Dan Hemingway, a legend, taking pictures, throwing them out there on the Raider Nation. An excellent photographer, excellent swim coach, and a good dude. They go over in the corner. Morgan won't go. Rebounds battled for Ball's going to sit out of bounds and go the other way to the Hearts. Proby tried to save it, didn't get it.
Yeah, Morgan, that was definitely a shot within her range, but it just didn't look like her most comfortable shot. Didn't have quite the arch on it that we normally see. So skipped off the rim and battle underneath for the rebound, wound up going out as Proby couldn't save it. So Lady Hearts with the ball, and they are going to take their time here on offense and look for a high percentage shot.
They move it around. They go on the other side of the court from us. Now they come back out front. This is Fox. She drives the lane against Hicks. Hicks cuts her off. Good defense. Back to Fox. She wants to drive again. Now she goes inside. This is Myers. She loses control if they're on the ground. Myers still with it. A lot of raiders there, and Hicks is going to come out of there. Hicks grabs the board. Grabs the basketball, rather, and Froby drives the length of the court. She tried to Frito scoop. It's knocked out of bounds. And with 6:44 remaining, the score is still 22-14. The Lady Raiders trail by 8.
And Lincoln once again going with the all-senior lineup.
Way out front to Hicks. She grabs it, looks around. Over to Morgan. Morgan Froby. Froby wants to drive, now backs back out. Good defense. Good defense sitting out there by Natalie Carey. They move around. Lincoln with the ball, testing that Flaming Heart defense, and they're pretty solid. Froby behind her back, steps back out now. Go over inside Weaver. Weaver wants to drive baseline, does, gets cut off. Ball's kicked out of bounds. Shelby Myers cuts her off, and I believe that was Carson Fearday. Kicked it out of bounds. Lincoln retains possession. Emery Weaver will bring it in. She goes Froby. Froby fakes. Now steps back out behind the three-point arch. Dumps inside. That ball stolen. Here comes Fearday. Goes up ahead. Layup is no good by Natalie Carey. Rebound Froby. They go back the other way. Now we're under the other basket. Nice job. Morgan Lawling made a nice fake. Put it up and in over Shelby Myers. And it's 22-16. Flaming Hearts. They bring it up. This is Fox. She's going to drive all the way down off the glass, and good. Nice job. Miranda Fox, 5'7" junior. And the Hart lead is back to 8, 24-16. Lady Raiders set it up. Coach Richmond up off the bench now. She's going to screen some stuff, as she should. This is Hicks. They move the ball around. This is Kennedy. She goes inside. Weaver back to Kennedy. And to Froby. Froby sets it up. Fox out there on defense on her, doing an excellent job. That ball's tipped out of bounds over there by Natalie Carey. Timmy McDougal ends up with it on a nice play. Boyer, I thought, didn't hit Boyer. It may have hurt Boyer. Brian Boyer down there in the front row.
Yeah, Timmy made the play on it, though, I think. So
Timmy made a nice play. He's got good
there.
hands. You've all seen him run around with that flag, and Timmy's not afraid of a hamburger and a milkshake either. 5:15 remaining in the third quarter.
Yeah, Lincoln's getting a little sloppy with their passing. They're
the Hearts defense is playing pretty good too.
Yeah, Lincoln is kind of running their offense a little bit a slower pace than they usually do. And if you're the Lady Railers, you want to be sure and step out and meet those passes. Sometimes they're just standing and waiting and allowing the Effingham defender to step between and come up with the steal or the tip ball.
You're like Dick Vitale on here. You hear a lot of stuff, don't you? Wow, nice shot up. Schneider won't go. She gets her own rebound. Back up and good. Schneider's a power inside, 24-18. The Lady Railers trail by 6. Hearts bring it up. Looking to cross half court, and they do. Natalie Carey, she goes inside Fox. That ball's tipped away. Good defense. Kennedy, she can't come up with it. Go back the other way. Fearday's get the ball taken away. Now the ball's loose inside. Well, I can't tell who the foul was on, but Leah Schneider did end up with the ball.
Yeah, I think it was on Fox, who they're going to whistle it on, but we'll get the call from the official. Nope, looks like they're going to call.
I didn't see what they said.
I believe it was Skylar Schaefer who snuck into the game on us.
Skylar Schaefer with the foul. 4:31 remaining in the third quarter. Lincoln trails 24-18, and Froby's bringing the ball up.
And again, Lincoln got the turnover underneath the basket there, but you can actually credit their press defense for causing that, as didn't give Effingham a chance to set up and get comfortable in their offense.
Good job by Schneider. She just pushed Skylar Schaefer back into the basket, took her shot, wouldn't go. Oh, up. Kenny Lawling won't go. Rebound down to 43. That's Bria Barr, and we run the other way. Long pass across the other side. Now they dump inside. This is Barr. She had it. She's going to back out. They're going to set this is Schaefer to Barr. They come back out front to Fox. Fox is going to set things up. Come over here on the side. Now back to Fox.
Yeah, they had a line change there on the Effingham.
This is Weiss in the corner.
One of the dead balls, so they've got some new players in there. Showing a little bit quicker pace.
Schaefer. And Schaefer's going to get called for traveling. Good pressure by the Lincoln defense. They trail by 6. They need all the turnovers they can get. 24-18. Lady Raiders trail.
And
3:38 remaining.
If you're Lincoln, you definitely want to get a high percentage shot here. They need to cut into that lead. They need to make a move now. They've had that 6 to 8 point deficit here all through the third quarter. You need to cut into that.
Oh, I'll tell you what, Froby made a nice drive headed to the hoop, and she's going to get called with the charge, and the official held that hand on the back of his head halfway down the court. Proving a point right there.
Yeah.
That was a charge.
Yeah, absolutely. She was heading in on the layup. It wasn't particularly pressure defense, but she put that left arm out to try and protect the ball and did so a little bit too vigorously for the officials' taste.
Abby Weiss, the long three up, no good, on the ground, and somehow Weiss almost came up with it, loses it. The Railers want to run. This is Froby. This ball's coming down to Lincoln bench, and it's going to go out of bounds. Froby couldn't get to it. Good hustle. She almost took out the water jug. That would have made probably most of the girls on the Lincoln team mad if she knocked it over. Yeah. We'd had to have RT run down there and fix that.
Yeah, good hustle by both teams as Weiss took the long jumper and the ball caromed across the court. She went over there to get it when it was met by a Lady Railer defender. Both of them kind of tangled up for the ball, and then Lincoln still playing with that adrenaline on senior night. Got a little too in a bit of a hurry on offense.
Fox made a nice move, and I think she traveled, and she did. Stripes gave her the old Johnny Travolta. 2:52 remaining in the third quarter. The lead is 6 for the Flaming Hearts, 24-18. Morgan's going to come over and sit down. Keeler into the ball game. Keeler hustles down. Coach Richmond points a finger in her direction, tell her where to go. This is Froby to Keeler now, right in front of the Lady Raider bench. She moves it around the center court. That ball's tipped. And back to Keeler. Now Keeler. Walt Lander's heading in here, and he's got a little something to do with wrestling. Foul.
And that is
foul's going to be on. Was it on 10?
No, it was on Fear Day, actually. That's her second of the game. But not the best foul for Effingham, as Leah Schneider had the ball way out, right around the free throw line. And she can hit a shot from out there. We've seen she's an excellent free throw shooter, but definitely you'll take your chances with her out there as opposed to down in the paint like that.
Schneider inside, and she went up strong against Shelby Myers. The ball is on the ground. They're going to call the jump ball. I don't know where the possession arrow is sitting.
Going to Effingham.
And it's going to be Effingham ball. 2:20 remaining in the third quarter. Lincoln trails 24-18. Big sectional wrestling tournament coming to town tomorrow. Get out here and watch the wrestlers hit it to see who can go to the state tournament next weekend. That ball's in the corner, and that is Miranda Fox. She bombs a three, and it's 27-18 Flaming Hearts. Froby crosses half court, and she's going to look around. Now she finds Kennedy to Keeler to Froby. Schneider wants it inside as the Raiders work it around. Schneider moves to the other side of the paint now, other side of the box. They dump inside to her. She's at the free throw line. She throws it back out. Froby has to save it. Kennedy has it. Good defense by the Hearts. This is Keeler to Froby. Froby inside now. Schneider. She wants to go. She doesn't. She throws it back outside. And this is Keeler in front of the Raider bench. She makes a nice fake. Opens up. Dumps inside Schneider. Schneider tries to go. Ball's on the ground. Falls out of bounds, and I'll tell you what, they're going to say it's Effingham ball.
Yeah, Leah Schneider tried to dribble underneath, got tangled up with an Effingham player. Now the referees are talking about it.
Now to say Natalie Carey tried to save it. I thought it might have been Lincoln ball.
No,
and they are going to reverse the call. It is going to be Lincoln ball.
Yeah.
1:21 remaining in the third quarter.
The referee under the basket thought it went off Schneider, but he was kind of screened. The other officials stepped in and
correct
Lincoln,
call, I believe.
Yeah. It's
in the corner.
good to Keeler confer about that.
Schneider, she turns in the paint. Up, won't go. She almost had her own board, and Shelby Myers knocks it away from her so she can't have it. Good defense by Shelby Myers in the paint. Lincoln retains possession, 1:14 remaining in the third quarter. 27-18. Raiders having a tough time right now. They bring it in to Keeler. Froby circles around and gets to the top of the key. They dump inside. Schneider, she's blocked again by Myers. Gets it back. A battle underneath. Myers saves it. Gets it into Miranda Fox. Miranda wanted to run. I believe Ferobi stepped in and knocked it back out of bounds, so they can't run. At least Lincoln will be able to set the ball press up. And we have 1 minute remaining in the third quarter. Lincoln trails by 9. Fox at the top of the key as they break the press easily.
Yeah, Lincoln gambling a little bit now and trying to run and jump a little bit on their press.
Cross court. The ball's loose inside. Hits the baseline. They're going to call, say Weber touched it on the baseline.
And right now it just seems like Lincoln can't get they had that call reversed in their favor, but most of them seem to be going Effingham's way here.
48.3 seconds remaining in the third quarter. An 8-point lead when they started. They've increased it to a 9-point lead. They go inside now. Tipped out. Nice little play that time by Myers. Nice job by Fearday. She drives. I think Ferobi knocked it away. Weaver picks it up. And the Raiders have a chance here to score before the end of this third quarter. Ferobi dumps inside. Leah Schneider turns, spins back outside Keeler. Top of the key for 3. Won't go. Rebound to the Hearts. No Raiders were down there. Here comes Fearday. She goes all the way, coast to coast, up, won't go. Rebound, Schneider. 20 seconds remaining. Up we go to Kenny Lowing. She's open, off the glass, and good. 27-20. Lady Raiders cut it to 7.
And normally
10 seconds remaining.
Normally you'd see Lincoln hold for one shot there, but with a 9-point deficit, they had to try and score
They
as
go
many
up,
points
nice
as they
steal.
can.
Take it away. Get the Ferobi on the ground, and we get a timeout. Nice job by Coach Richmond. She gets a 30-second timeout, and that's a great call by Coach Richmond. They're going to retain possession. Ferobi had nowhere to go with the ball on the court. And Coach Richmond made a nice timeout there to retain possession. We're going to keep it right here, a 30-second timeout. That was huge because with 3.9 seconds left, and the Lady Raiders trailing 27-20, if we can get a playoff, shoot a 3, sure would like to go into that quarter down 4 instead of 7, Loyd.
Yeah, absolutely. And got to go 3/4 of the length of the court, but coaches have a press breaker play in usually in their playbook at 1 or 2 of those designed to maybe get a baseball pass out or throw the pass cross court and try and get it down the sideline quickly. But either way, they've got just a shade under 4 seconds to try and make something happen here.
3.9 seconds. Ferobi's going to inbound. I imagine they throw it right back to her is the plan. Weber tries to go right back to Ferobi. They're on her. She throws one up. There is no foul and there is no basket. And it is 27-20. The Lady Raiders trail by 7 at the end of the third quarter. We're going to hear from our sponsors. Stay here for fourth quarter action.